Hey guys, welcome back. So today's video is going to be on a Get With Me. So I just prime my eyes with my paint pot. That's what he looks like. You've seen him 6 million times. And I also slapped him on my eyes too. He's kind of like, right now I've been using him as a base and it's been working. So I'm also going to use my Huda Beauty palette, and that's a Desert Ducks palette. So I had some couple comments. Some of them you guys really liked my bathroom. I thought it would be kind of cool to see what each progress, what it looks like. I'm trying to downsize my stuff. So I said that, and I bought these two. These are actually, I saw these at my other store, and these are the Be Pure Cantus, and they are like good, decent ingredients in it. So I'm curious. So I got one of each. So the next time I wash my hair, I will use that. So I might actually do that tonight when I get off work. Because now I gotta go to, I was at my, as I joke, I was calling my home store, my Legor. So I was at her, yes, for the last 2 days, and I just loved being there. Almost like it feels like home. I just wish she was back to her bigger self, but she needs some work on. And get to hang out on my computer. He's still pissed off at me because I left his ass there. I was told 6 million times. I'm like, dude, you gotta stay here. Mommy be back. Don't worry. Your mommy's not going anywhere, and he's pissed off. But he seemed like he was okay when I left him. Yes, I talked to my equipment. And yes, they have feelings too. I was doing packaways yesterday, and one of the other managers, she left my handheld scan gun on a box. Very pissed off slick. So yeah, by the time I was able to, towards the end, I was able to. She started acting like, how when she's around me, because they were asking how she's doing. I was like, she's not too happy because I'm trying to use the thing and it's just like not working, not working. She's adorable. So yeah, she's the one. That's the slick that someone stole, then brought her ass back. So yeah, don't touch my slick. Alright, so there's the eye. So yeah, I had a stupid ass comment. It was like, oh my god, don't you learn how to clean? I'm like, it's disgusting, whatever. And I'm like, okay, for dumb ass people that are cleaners, they should know, right? Okay, so I'm actually going to use this guy. It's Dollar Trees, and it's, what's that? Like I can't remember what it's called, the new collab they came out with, the new movie and everything like that. I think Linda and all that guy, dorky shit, I don't care. So yeah. I'm going to slap this on the lid. They have a light one and they have this one. So I think it's cute. I swear sometimes I use green, it looks Christmassy. I haven't been into like the cool shadows. It's not my cup of tea. So yeah, there's that. I'm going to do that off camera. Alright, so I just got done with the other eye and priming and everything like that. So of course the usual specs like usual. We got the Strawberry Halo, the Sky right here, moisturizer, and of course my Live Franken serum. And for primers, I have the Laura Canvas all over. More pure canvas primer. I don't like it as a pore primer, so I just do it over and it's fine. Then I have, of course, the Revolution Super Base, and I just do it kind of like, here, the little, I don't call it dry, but the little bit part that you need a little bit more moisturizer. Okay, so that's what I have all in my face. So yeah. So like I said, my bathroom is an old bathroom. If I know some of you guys that have them understands what I'm talking about. The people that don't, they just dumb. But yeah. So yeah, let's get some of these guys out. There he is. I'm gonna use these two right here, of course. My Frank and Joa. Which lately Joa's getting a little bit not as light as she used to be. Look at that. I'm gonna slap that on. So yes, my bathroom is, of course, My whole apartment. So for the people that bitch and say I don't clean, I do. I gotta go closet, I take a Swift or that type of thing. I mop it. There's not much all you can do with that old bathroom. I'm like, you're not gonna make a bathroom that is built in the '70s look like it's squeaky clean. Common sense, right? But yeah, and I have, of course, hard water. So if you guys have hard water, you would know it's a freaking bitch. So I just take a makeup eraser and just go across the tub, and it's fine. Get the and that's what not the landlord, but the one that was trying to help me with the Jason's bullshit was telling me take a makeup eraser and use it, and it helps. And it gets rid of the buildup and everything like that. I was like, okay, and actually it's genius, and it does help. And there's nothing I can do about it. And like, obviously, I can't change my damn water. So don't ask. So yes, that's why it looks like that. People I got some of them like, oh my god, it's a lovey tour, whatever. Good luck on your panning journey. All the nice lights. And I get dumbass like, don't you have a clean? It's like, yes. Like, what am I supposed to do? I can't just whip out my fucking floor. Then my maintenance man also, there's a spot and like the tile is missing because I had told him to remove it. Because he was trying to put my new toilet in it and he couldn't get the toilet in it because of old bathroom. It's not like the new ones. So he had to remove a chunk of my wall to stick my new toilet in. So yeah, I got a hole in it. And I told him, he's like, hey, I accidentally removed. Is this okay if I was like, actually, thank you, because I got tired of doing that stupid little freaking bar above my toilet. So yeah, so I have a piece of tiles missing. Do I care? No. So that's that. So the people that have old bathrooms, have old places, knows how I feel. You can't freaking scrub it clean and make it look like a spick and span. Nothing impossible. About impossible, right? And yeah, my floor is not the most like it's clean, but it's not going to be squeaky clean, like shiny and everything like that. My kitchen is not as bad. My kitchen is actually pretty decent. Like I can mop it, and it looks pretty good. The bathroom, no, I've been at them for years to get that freaking thing replaced. That's the biggest thing I told my maintenance man. I was like, that it's about the room that I just can't stand. And there's not, unless they want to tear the thing apart and to put a new one in it, there's not much I can do. Like, I need a new faucet. The faucet is ancient. Eventually, he is going to get me a new one. But right now, he's in the business of like doing all the complex, unless it's like something that's extremely broken, which he said it's fine right now, but it definitely is going to need replaced. So I picked up these little guys when I was at work. My other store I didn't get these in, so when I was at that store, I might as well. So this is the darkest one, so I'm wondering how this is going to be. So this is the LA Color Sculpting Duo, and this one is, and I believe she's defined. It is the darkest. I was like, yeah, that's the darkest. Someone would say it's too dark. It's like, I'm like, no, no. Someone see how this guy works. And it's almost too light. Almost, almost. Holy shit, it's that dark. Light, I mean, very light. So if you guys like a this kind of a formula that's more balmy, you will like this. It's a very balmy formula. You can give me a swatch of this guy so you can see what he looks like. So there's that. You can see on my skin that it's very light. Very light. I know when I swatch on my hands, it's not going to look like on my actual skin. And you can actually see that it's not. It's very sheer. And when I have done some dumbass be like, oh my gosh, she's using a dark freaking charcoal on her face. Alright, so there's that. We're going to come back to the powder in a second. So for blush, I'm thinking about using... I might just actually use this liquid blush right here. It's a little bit frankening, actually. Yes, I got my damn space heater and everything else on running. He's a pretty good boy. My little small space heater. I got one in the bathroom because I think I got that guy from TMU and that dude pulls. It's very good for like really like a bathroom. Oh my god! So I was telling my mom like the funny thing is at the apartment I have the big heater running, like the furnace heater running. This little guy, and for some reason my bathroom's the warmest. So there's that. I'm also going to use a little bit of this guy right here from Tarte, just to, top it off a little bit. Eventually, I probably need to squeeze this hair a bit more up, but right now, I've been just tapping this guy on top of it, just to, whatever. Just to use it, I guess you're going to call it. So, yeah. So, it's at the point that I need to. Okay, now let's get into the highlighter. So, it's this guy right here. There's two shades. There's a glowy one, and it's like she's glowy, and this called Lit from Within. So this is what it looks like. So I was looking for like the darkest. So I'm kind of excited to use the powder on that. Okay, so the highlight is very that. This kind of reminds me a little bit like the Patrick Ta-ish. I guess that's what they're trying to do it. But they don't have the blushed ones. That's what it looks like. You can probably see it better on that side with the glow. Because I know Patrick came out with some of this highlight duos and how it was like a glossy kind of a film. Glossy kind type of thing. That's what it looks like. Okay, so there's that. Now we can see how well the bronzer works. So I've used many bronzers from LA Color. They have a few of them. The only problem, I think the powder might be a little bit too light. You swatch the powder so you can see what it looks like. Not too bad. And one it has as well is going to form around my hairline. So I'm going to have to be like, no, it's too dark. I get comments all the time. I'm like, you blonde is so dark. Well, you want me to look like a freaking, like I got color? You want me to look like a pair of ghosts? I always said it like harsh, so I'm like, when I put powder on, it just blends in. That's how I do my makeup. You don't like it? Not my problem. Okay, so there's that. That's a bronzer. Okay, so now I'm going to take this like little core blush that's probably from an Overkit and set the cream. But yeah. I need to wash my brushes again. Or I did, but I need to switch these out and put the clean ones in. I don't feel like it. Like that. So it's not the actual color of it. Let me swatch it so you can see what it looks like. Okay, so there's that. I get this comment all the time. I'm like, it pisses me. It's like the most annoying ass, stupid ass comment in history. Don't you know how to blend? So I'm using the powder of this one. Their highlights are always gorgeous. So there's that one. Alright. Now is when it all comes together. I found one. And this is why I do, when I set my creams, why I do what I do. Time to get it off. Let's set my neck. The foundation's about a hair or two lighter than the actual bronzer. If you want, but for some reason when it catches on camera, it always looks lighter. And that the lighting pisses me off every freaking time. Exactly what I thought. It's a little too like work. I always can tell if a bronzer is too light by when I get on my forehead. And it is too light. Way too light, actually. Okay, so fit. Which is kind of a shame. I wish it was just a hair bit darker than it was. Just a hair bit. Alright, so maybe I might see if I can build it up a little bit. Like the cream is not too bad. They both a little bit, hair bit too light. So I'm an NC40. If you're any darker than NC40, this will not work on you. Okay, so I'm going to go over the. Now I'm going to build up a little bit, just a hair bit. Now it's starting to look better. It's fucking light as shit. Okay, cool. I know I have someone go, oh my god, it's too dark now. Can't please anybody. And yes, I kind of go across here because, you know, that's skin. It's not hair. This is not hair, okay? This is hair. This is not bronzer. Beesh. I know, someone thought I put my roots on bronzer. Crazy. Alright, so there's that. I'm trying to get this in set. Alright, cool. Now I'm going to use my Revolution powder to set underneath the eyes. I need to do a video that I watch, a Get Rid of Me video. Basically, I was watching someone and there was like, no, do this, do that, do this. I was like, no, don't do that. Don't do that. But that lady said, don't do that. And yes, all face shapes are different. So what so-and-so does on their face might not look good on my face, you know? It was like the most dumbest fucking video in history of dumb. Oh, just like, do people know anything? Like, you're supposed to, like, she's talking about, see the contour up here? And then you put the blush here, and then another highlight, like, right here. Let me know if you want a video like that. Which, I don't know who puts blush on their freaking, like, right here. Have to look youthful. Youthful, I guess you want to call it. Like, young and numb. The quick way to do stuff. Alright, now some pomade. This is from e.l.f. This is second jar of mine, second or third jar of mine, and I do like it. I think this may be the third jar of this stuff I purchased. I purchased two. I've gotten Maybelline at least twice. Maybelline I don't like as much. I tried the Milani. Milani, no. Seems like it dries up too long. Even though you've been on my channel for a little bit, I don't like e.l.f. I don't like e.l.f. and I don't like Wet n Wild. Okay. There's that. Let me get my mirror. And you definitely know I don't like errands. Like, what do these Karens do all day? Sit on their ass, eat cake, and bitch? Oh, there's that. This is an LA color. This is the matte one. It's actually not too bad. I do like this one. Alright. Now, the trick is with using those liquid liners, kind of like so, you don't want to do that. As soon as you kind of want to keep your eyes down. Kind of look like this for a little bit until it dries. This is from Ioni. I do like this eyeliner. Do really like this one. Okay, so some people this might be gross. I really don't care. My face. So this is a lipstick. I know, gross. But I've actually used this guy on my lids as a base, and it's really nice. And I've done it like this a long time because, you know, see my lipstick video? I don't use this much on my lips. Really patchy, so I'm kind of using it as a shadow stick. I'm not going to use it up here because obviously that's not a good idea. But of course, as long as it stays on the skin, it's fine. This is an old Too Faced, like the peach line. Still smells fine. Alright, now I'm looking for, of course, my brush. My little brush. Where did he go? Yes. So now I'm just going to, of course, use the Savvy Queen. I'm not sure I'm going to stick that in the corner. I haven't been into, like, you know, even though we're in winter here in Ohio, I haven't been into, like, you know, wintry colors. they're still kind of, whatever. I'll go across that a little bit. There we go. Alright, so I'm not, actually I might just swatch to see which one I want to use. That might be way too dark as an inner corner. Damn, I wish I was. Some of these little glittery shadows I don't really like in this palette. That one's actually not too bad. Oh, there's the inner corner. I just need to set my brows. So like so. I like that highlight. It's kind of cute. Okay, so of course, if you've been on my channel for a while, you've seen this guy for a little bit. So this guy is what I've been using to set my contour my nose with. If I want to, I can make it everything a little bit sharper. So I kind of just bring up in the bridge a little bit, making this guy a little bit smaller than he is. Kind of like so. Go a little bit underneath the, like so. Just to, if it's in my contour. Of course, I'm not going to do it on it's Aussie. Up here, because I don't need to, so that just go kind of like so. Just fix the spots. That's a scar from when I was a kid. So yeah, sometimes I cover the scars, sometimes I don't. Depends how I'm feeling that day. So if you see me, doing whatever to the scar, it's because I want to cover it. I had a dumbass say that one time. Alright, so let's get that back in here. Now, okay, so there's all that. Next, I'm going to put some mascara on. I'm just gonna edit that. I'm going to use this guy real quick. This is from MC. It's the Define and Vitalizing Mascara. So the dumbasses say this is satire. They're fucking stupid. Or my bath in Victoria is a catastrophe from apocalypse. I hate when people don't like use this word. I don't care. They're fucking retarded. Not just retarded, fucking retarded. Big difference. And I don't mean like the people that actually have like the disabilities and that shit. No, not that kind of retarded. Not kind of like that. Just like completely this fucking stupid. There's two different retards. This is people that are, have mental issues and, like that, mental disabilities, that all has autism, some people that, don't understand shit, dyslexia and all that shit, not kind of that shit. People are just kind of like fucking just rude, obnoxious, that kind of stupid. I guess you want to call them Karens. The trolls, the haters, whatever you want to call them. Okay, so there's that mascara. Do you really like it? Yes, I like everything. So you can see. Okay, so I am going to put some lips on for right now. Is it going to be on there when I leave? You'll know. Might be a stain, but that's about it. Some people don't like Barbie pink lipsticks. Alright, well, I don't fucking care. Not because they don't like it, they just don't want to wear it. Pink lipsticks don't look good on everybody. They do. It's kind of like a neutral. In my opinion, pink lipsticks are a neutral. You just have to find the shade that you like. So here's this lid, dude, I got. I actually wore this last night. This is my store didn't get them in, but when I saw I'm always intrigued when they come out with lipsticks. This is Eben New York 24-hour matte lipstick. Reminds me kind of like of a CoverGirl or a Milani. Their kind of line. So this is in Dash. This is what he looks like. You know, if you've been on my channel for a while, I did. When I saw this guy, I had to get it, right? Oh wait, so let me swatch it so you can see what he looks like. Oh yeah, such a me color, right? I actually wish it was more Barbie doll, but more hot pink. I am going to put a little bit, and the formula is really good. It's not like it is a matte lipstick, but it's a comfortable matte lipstick. Very nice. So if you try the Maybelline ones, I don't like the Maybelline lipsticks at all. I think they're kind of waxy. This one is so beautiful. So if you see these pop up in Dollar Tree, definitely try them out. Remember, they are matte. So, yeah. So hopefully my store gets them because I kind of want to snoop. So this is kind of like a Rare Beauty gloss, I guess you want to call it. I dipped to the Rare Beauty gloss. So there's that. So here's the overall look. So yeah, hope you guys like this. Comment and questions down below, anything like that. Be courteous, because if I get the Karens, I'm just gonna freaking delete them. So yeah. So until then, so anyways, like I said, I do really like these two. I wish this one I do really like. The cream, not so much. The powder, gorgeous. It's similar to their full size powders. And that's what the bronze was too. The creams are not too bad. Like this one, I do like the cream in that one. This one is more subtle, I guess you want to call it. This is obvious. I love. This is kind of cute. I do like the little shadow. They have a lighter version too, like a very champagne-y, pink, rosy gold kind of shadow too. But yeah, if you're used to LA Color shadows, by now you will like them. And the 3 pans. That's what this kind of reminds me of. The formula from the 3 pans. Love, love, love that formula. The formula from these are kind of similar to that too, the 4 pans. So I have some of those. What else do I have? Of course, like I said, these two I do like. So I do like the stuff I got from work. Am I going to grab some different ones? Probably not. But if I see more damn lipsticks, yeah. I might have to ask my coworker if we got these damn things in yet. But yeah. But I was kind of snooping out there. I was like, this is new. They have some brow stuff too, and like a brow wax, little brow trio. I'm like, eh. So yeah. Until my Hope's sister is hopefully coming home. Lychee, so cross your fingers, Lychee can get home soon, because even though she has Wakuku, her cousin, and her skull panda, she needs a sister. If you haven't seen Hope yet, that's what she looks like. Yeah, I kind of. She's so damn cute, right? It's her backpack. But yeah. If you stay to the end, comment Boo Boo. Alright, until my next video, I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.